And good morning, I'm April Warnicki in this morning for Brittany Ship. A great weekend forecast, perfect for some tennis, and who better to learn from than the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Bollettieri.
Good morning, Arizona.
And good morning, I'm April Warnicki. If you like tennis, we're going to tell you about an opportunity today to learn from a true pro. We're down here in North Central Phoenix. I've got your weekend forecast as well, and it's looking pretty nice. Good morning, Arizona.
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 It is Saturday, March 1st, 2008. Good morning, Arizona. As the day goes by, I'm learning more and more all the time about my co-anchor, Brian Webb.
Nick Bollettieri is a big deal in tennis. I used to play years and years ago.
I didn't know you were a player, even on the high school team.
I was all right, yeah. I did all right. Still got the, it's been a while. But he's a big deal. Yeah, he's a legend. So I need to get an autograph. April needs to hook me up with a little autograph tennis ball, perhaps, something, anything.
Sure, you should just come on down here. I should be doing the news if you, if you know what you're doing. I kind of made a mockery of the sport there a couple minutes ago. But
well, you did your best. That's all we can ask, right? But
thanks, Dad.
It's been so long, I'm sure I would embarrass myself as well. So better you than me, right?
Well, you know what? No, well, always, right? But,
always.
You know what, Brian, unfortunately, there's still space here. You could sign up if you wanted to get in on this. He's going to be here all today, and then some of his coaches are sticking around throughout the day tomorrow for this clinic. So if you want more information, log on to azfamily.com under the hotline, and you can find the information about this going on. And you know what? It's not even too far from the station either, so you could probably still make it down here. Hey, let's take a look at your forecast for today. If you're headed outdoors to play some tennis, it's going to be a really nice day. In fact, so is tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit cooler. Today, we're looking for a high of 83 degrees. Going to be in the mid-70s by noon today. And yeah, looking pretty good. We're going to have your full forecast, though, coming up in just a couple of minutes.
All right, April, Brian says don't forget about the autographed tennis ball from Nick.
Okay.
Heads up on the balls. They're going to be flying towards you. Thanks, April. Glad to have you with us on this Saturday morning. Still ahead, he has coached some great names like Andre Agassi. This is Nick Bollettieri, a tennis coach great, and he's actually holding his own lessons this weekend, a workshop that you can be a part of. April will let us know all about it. Plus, she'll give us our forecast.
But it's just another day. It's just another day. Watching girls on the street, well, that's all right.
Good morning, Arizona, and welcome back. April Warnicki live this morning at the Gold Key Racket Club. We're here in North Central Phoenix, Moon Valley area, right at the base of Shaw Butte. It's a gorgeous day out here. And Nick Bollettieri, legendary tennis coach, out here teaching some local kids, local adults, showing them all, putting on a clinic for the next couple of days out here, and still a chance for you to sign up. We'll talk more about that in a moment. First, we're going to talk about our forecast for today. It's 57 degrees this morning, 53% relative humidity, dew points at 40 degrees, and winds are out of the east and fairly light this morning. Pressure's holding steady at 30.02 inches. Across the valley this morning, high of 75 degrees. And as we come back to us live here at the Racket Club, we'll show you your 7-day forecast, and it is looking good. We are looking at temperatures in the low 70s throughout the week ahead. You can always get your forecast, by the way, on azfamily.com. azfamily.com is also where you can go and click on the community, or not the community link, the hotline, and you can find out information about coming down here to the Racket Club, because as we mentioned, there are still spots available. And I think if we have time here, I'm going to talk to Rhonda here a little bit. Rhonda's with the PR agency that helped set this up, but you were telling me earlier that Nick, well, Brian already told us, he said, you're not realizing what a big deal he is, but you said you have a story about when you were little.
Yeah, I learned how to hit the tennis ball. I couldn't even hit it with my hand when I went to the Nick Bollettieri tennis camp, and then went again as an adult. You have to come out today. It's incredible. Yeah. Change your game. It will be amazing.
All right. So again, there's still spots available if you want more information. Tess or Brian, go to azfamily.com.
All right. Thank you very much, April. This morning, you can leap into becoming a pro on the tennis court with the help of a pro himself who has a big name, Nick Bollettieri. Good morning, April.
Good morning, Tess. Yeah, a lot of people out here this morning, all to hoping to get a chance to meet with Nick Bollettieri, and he's out here all day today, and there's still room, unbelievably, that you could sign up to come out here and take part in this. And I've got Molly here this morning, and she's been working with Nick. Molly's a sophomore in high school right now. How far are you hoping that tennis will take you?
I'm hoping I can get a scholarship to college, so that's like the main goal for me right now.
How often do you practice?
I practice a lot during the week. It depends on each week, but I usually practice 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah, I saw you out here this morning. You're pretty good. What was Nick telling you?
He was working on my backhand mostly, just trying to get it over the net and get it better.
How helpful do you think it was meeting him?
So helpful. He helps me every time. I went down to Florida this summer and he changed my game, kind of basically. So
You've met him before?
yeah, this summer, last summer.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thanks.
Got an awesome start here. Not even a start. She's been doing it for a while, but yeah. I saw just how hard it is when I went out there and picked up the racket for the first time, but she's awesome, and a lot of people out here, all different skill levels though, and that's the cool thing about coming out here to meet with Nick. He'll teach you no matter how much you know, or don't know in my case. All right, we're going to talk about the weather forecast coming up because, you know, we've got a pretty nice day on tap for you. Lots of sunshine out here this morning, some clouds, but by this afternoon we should still see mostly sunny skies and things are going to warm up to the 80s again today. Let's take a look this morning at Sky Harbor. It's 57 degrees. Winds are light this morning. Let's take a look at some current temperatures across the state. It's perhaps a little windy out there as well. No real chance of rain or snow. Chances are pretty slim and confined to northern Arizona. But again, for the rest of us, we're going to cool things down a little bit, and we'll stay cool throughout the week ahead, closer to normal where we should be this time of year in the low to mid 70s. You can always find your forecast, by the way, on azfamily.com. That's also where you can find information about this great clinic going on today here with Nick Bollettieri, and it's going on again today and tomorrow. Tess, it's under the hotline section.
Very cool. I have a cute story for you. Do we have time, Shane, for a quick story? Our producer. Next segment.
No.
Next segment.
Ask permission or beg for forgiveness. Come on.
All right, we'll beg for forgiveness. Okay, so my cousin who lives in Vegas, and that's where Andre Agassi lives, right? She was at the mall, and she was with her baby. Anyways, some couple comes up to them, and they're like, oh my God, look at your baby. Can I hold it? So cute. They're playing with the baby, and she's like, okay, thanks. See you later, you know. So her husband's like, hello, do you know who that is? And she's like, no, who is it? And she's like, that's Andre Agassi, and I forget his wife's name. What's his wife's name?
Steffi Graf.
Stephanie Graf, yeah. So he was like, she's like, who's that? Don't they play tennis or something? They're like, yeah. So that's my cute.
It's probably a first
tennis
for them.
story.
Yeah, just people just want to see the baby.
Cute tennis story. That's my only thing that I have to do with tennis. All right.
Yeah,
Should we just
right
keep chatting to annoy our producer Shane?